Oh my gosh. How's everyone doing today? If we step outside the tent right here, you guys can see that it is starting to get a little bit snowy. We're gonna get hit with over 2 feet of snow overnight. And of course, we're gonna be ice camping through the whole entire thing. As you guys know, I just picked up this new ice camping tent. It's a 2-person flip over, and it's supposed to be one of the best tents for ice camping and camping in general because you can bolt it down, and it's supposed to be really good for some weather. And I thought, I really want to break this thing in, and what better way to break it in than putting it through a blizzard? And the 2 feet of snow is not the worst part. We're getting 41-mile-per-hour winds as well, so we are definitely going to put this thing through the test. Supposedly it's supposed to handle the weather really well. I'm kind of excited for this snowstorm because, one, there's nobody out on these lakes. It's empty as can be. The fishing is going to be amazing, and it's going to be a first for me because I've never ice camped through an actual blizzard. It's going to be crazy. I'm hoping this thing makes it through the night. I don't think it's gonna have any problem. I have it bolted down. I don't think it's gonna have any problem. I have all the bolts in right there. Should handle itself pretty dang well. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. Let's hop inside the tent. Let's get all set up. We got about 30 minutes until it starts pouring down snow. So we're gonna get set up. We're gonna hop in there. We're gonna do a little bit of fishing, and we're gonna enjoy a nice night throughout a blizzard. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's hop inside. Alrighty. Let's get this jig out. Let's drop her down. Let's catch ourselves some fish here. This is going to be exciting. I am really excited to see how the night turns out. Nobody's on the lake, and it looks like that's doing us some good because we got quite a few fish down there, if you guys can see that. This is going to be awesome. It's about 3 o'clock right now. I wanted to set up super early before nightfall because I did not really want to set up this tent during a blizzard at night, so we got to set up a little bit early. Snow's coming here soon, so I want to get a little bit of fishing in before the snow comes. I'm hoping the camera is not too shaky, so if you guys start shaking, all that means is my tent's shaking right now too, because it's connected to one of the arms of the tent. So when this thing starts shaking, I'm really hoping the camera's not gonna take too much of a problem there. Oh boy, we got a ton of fish coming up already. This did not take long. Let's get a fish really quickly here. These look like pretty small marks. Could be some daytime gills. Let's see what we can do here. See if one of these guys wants to give it a little tap. With the high winds tonight, I'm curious to see how this tent holds up because there's a bunch of bars that this tent comes with that you put up, and I have all the bars in the right spots. So it should be good. I mean, if it can handle this, I think it can handle just about anything. Of course, I'm not sponsored by Otter at all. I had to pay for this tent. This was not given to me. I was not given a discount. I don't even think anybody at Otter has a single clue who I am. There's a fish right there. So yeah, this is not one big promo. I'm just curious to see how this tent holds up. Just a little gill. It's the daytime. I was expecting some gills. Get you right back in the water, buddy. Here she is, guys. First fish of the trip. Just a tiny little gill there. Gonna get her right back in the water. Tons of fish down here. This should be really good. The bait we're using is a small Acme tungsten. Super small presentation. It's a Wonder Bread color tipped with a wax worm. It is my favorite micro bait. Super small presentation, but it's heavy enough to get down in even 20 feet of water. We're gonna drop right back down, see if we can get another fish to eat. They seem super aggressive, which I'm not surprised. There's really nobody else out here. I was hoping the fish would be aggressive. But yeah, should be fun tonight. I am really curious to see not only if we can make it through tonight with not a single problem, no heater going out, nothing, and if I can actually get off the lake tomorrow, because I drove my truck on the lake and usually there's another fish. I don't have a problem with that, but I might when there's 2 feet of snow in my way. We're going to find out. This is definitely going to be an adventure. Just another little guy. A little micro fishing today, I suppose. I am seeing some good marks, so it's not just these little ones. Hard part is going through the 50 small fish before you get the big one. We'll see. I'm going to drop right down here. See if I can get one of these bigger marks to come out and give it a smack. That's what I'd like to see. Definitely some good marks. We just got to get the big one here. I'm going to turn down the gain. It's a little bit high. This one coming in from the right seems pretty big and aggressive. We'll see if he wants to smack it. Oh yeah, that's not a bad fish at all. Let's see if he wants it. I'm going to leave it right here, see if he'll smack it. Oh, there's like 3 or 4 on it now. Now the question is, which one's the big one? Oh, there we go. You're a little bit bigger than the other ones. Giving me a little fight. Oh, look at that, guys. That's not a bad one at all. No jumbo by any means, but definitely a good fish here. We did find a school of fish, and that is awesome. Nice little feller there. Beautiful fish. I'd say about 8 inches. Like I said, not a mondo, But I'm out here to camp, and the fishing is just the bonus. I'm gonna start getting settled in here, get everything all ready for the night. Got my sleeping bag down. I'm probably gonna take off the waders, throw on my nice Lucky Crocs, drop down a dead stick, and just kind of relax. I'm out here to relax. I'm curious to see if anybody else comes out here. There's one way on the lake and one way off, and I have yet to see any other vehicles, but it doesn't mean anybody else has the same idea as me. I just don't know if anyone's crazy enough to do it. The news did put out that they didn't want anyone driving on the roads. It actually said it'd be impossible to drive on the roads tonight through tomorrow. So we're gonna find out just how impossible the roads are gonna be. I am excited. Let's start getting all ready and drop down some more lines, and have a good night, guys. All right, we're getting situated here. I had the dead stick down. Nothing wanted this bait, so I'm gonna throw down a different dead stick bait. I'm thinking a minnow might be a great way to bring in some bigger fish. The snow is coming down quick right now. And it is really, really snowing. Oh yeah. It is definitely snowing a good amount right now. This is just the beginning. It's about 5 o'clock. In about a couple hours, we're gonna have 2 inches of snow. 4 hours, we're gonna have 5 or 6 inches. By tomorrow morning, when I get up, we're gonna have almost 2 feet of snow. All right, let me grab my Crocs here. I'm gonna take these boots off just to start here. Let's get the boots off. Throw on the Crocs, leave these waders on for a little bit. I don't need to take them off right now. I do want to get my Crocs on though. Start kind of settling down here. Get a little bit relaxed. No reason not to sit back and relax a little bit here. Grab my little snack I brought. I'm hoping as soon as it gets dark, all these little guys go away and the crappie come through. Which is exactly what I'm thinking is going to happen at this lake. Sunnies leave, crappie come through at night. Usually that's how this lake acts. So we'll see here. This is a good fish. Ah, little guy. Maybe not as big as I thought she was. Giving me a nice little fight though. Come here. Look at that. Crappie. What did I say? Sure enough, first crappie of the night. That is what I'm talking about. All right, let's go like this. Here she is, guys. First crappie of the night. Just a little one, but some of these marks I'm seeing, I'm guessing are crappie, and I'm guessing there's some big crappie down here. That is for sure. I'm guessing the majority of these marks are crappie, so should be some good fish. We're about to find out here. We got all night to fish. I got no plans of going to bed early here, so we're just gonna fish it hard and see where the night takes us. Hopefully get on some good fish. Let's find out. My dead stick's getting super nervous. I like that. It looks like a lot of these smaller marks have kind of made it away. Maybe there's some bigger fish around. I'm curious to see what happens. Looks like there could be some nicer fish, or maybe just all the gills dipped. Another possibility, now that it's getting pretty late, it's getting pretty close to sunset here. We might actually be past sunset. It might be getting a little bit after. Still not completely dark. There's still some light out there. But it is getting to be about that prime time, and the wind is picking up. That is for sure. It's getting windy, and it is getting snowy. You know, I want to take a break from fishing here. It's been snowing for like a good hour. Let's hop outside and let's see. I want to see what it looks like out here, guys. I am really curious to see what it looks like. I'm assuming my tent isn't going to be too much different. Maybe just covered in a little bit of snow. The way this tent is shaped, looks like the snow should just kind of drop right off. Such a new tent that I have zero clue what's going to happen. I don't think any of the snow is going to stick here. It comes down kind of like this. So I think it's going to kind of fall down the sides, hopefully. I don't know. Let's hop outside and let's see what we can see, guys. Well, it's honestly a little bit underwhelming. It's definitely coming down here. Oh yeah, that is for sure. But the tent is still pretty good. How's the truck looking? Truck's getting a little bit of snow. Nothing crazy yet so far, but we're definitely getting a little bit of snow. Snow's coming down slowly but surely. We've maybe gotten an inch, it is just gonna keep picking up here. This is like what I consider 25% right now. It's about to get to 100% in the next 30 minutes to an hour. I looked at the radar. It's gonna get bad here soon. Let's check back in a little bit. It was cold out there, guys. Holy cow. Definitely not a warm one. Let's get these back off. Sit back down, drop our line back in there, and get ourselves another fish. I'm definitely noticing less fish and maybe some good marks, but sorry guys, I'm getting a little cold. But definitely we got some marks here. That is a really, really good sign. We got fish. Question is, are they gonna want to eat? We got the heat going. Everything is good. I might switch to my other heater. It's getting a little bit breezy in here. I have the little buddy and I also have my big buddy. So that fish is going right up to my dead stick right there. I like that. All right. Sit back and let's relax a little bit, guys. Let's have a good night. All right. I think I want to switch up. Oh, my bobber's down. Got him. I was worried I didn't give him enough time, but the fact that it's giving me a decent fight too. What do we got here? Oh boy. That is a slab and a piece. Holy cow. I gotta get a measurement on this guy. Look at that chunky fish. Let me grab this light here, give you guys a better view so you guys can actually see. Look at that right there. Holy cow. That is an absolute toad right there, guys. Holy cow, look at that fish. That's got to be 12, 13. 13-inch crappie. That is 13-inch crappie, guys. That is insane to me. Slab 13 right there. Get her back in the water. Oh man, there's a bunch of big ones down there too. That is awesome. I mean, I was kind of hoping I get into something nice tonight, and sure enough, jumbo crappie on the dead stick too. Might be a minnow type of night. We're about to find out. I'm gonna throw down another dead stick. Wow, that is awesome, guys. Let's get ourselves dropped down. Looks like some definitely decent fish down here. That is for sure. Let's get dropped down. Let's jig for him. Oh, look at this one coming up really quick. Let's see if he smacks it. Got him. Just dropped that bait down. We already got one. Another crappie. Not a monster, but the size of this mark was pretty small. If this mark was that size, some of these other guys are just absolute giants. Just dropped the bait down, and she came out and chomped it. That is awesome. Drop it back down, and let's get this bait back down there. All right. Definitely a whole bunch of crappie here. This is, oh man, I just can't get over it. This is so much fun. Got him. There we go. He smacked it. My dead stick's going crazy too. All right, buddy, I got you. Don't worry. Not a mondo, but good looking fish. Dead stick's going nuts. Oh. It's getting a little crazy in here. Here she is, guys. Nice little feller. Get it right back in the water. Let's catch another. All right, I'm gonna switch up here. I threw on a spoon for a little bit of a better hook ratio. I was losing too many fish with that small bait there. So we got the Castmaster with a little rattle right there. I got all my tackle linked down below. If you guys are interested in what I'm using to get these fish to give it a little nibble. It's definitely windy. That is a fact. All my tackle, camping gear, everything you see in today's video, I have in the description. If you guys are wondering what I'm using, how I'm using it, why I'm using it, it is right there for you guys to take advantage of. Oh, we got one coming in from the left here. Seems like a pretty curious fish. And we got one coming up from under us. Still snowing like a... I forgot it's dark out. I can't even see if it's snowing or not. It's just dark out. I'm gonna guess by the fact that I can hear it snowing is a sure tale sign that it's snowing. Probably in about 10 minutes, I'm gonna go look at my truck, see how much snow's on it right now. I'm guessing we're probably pretty close to covered in snow right now. I can kind of tell because when I set up, I put a little bit of snow over the flaps of this tent, and it looks like the snow's like caving in. If that even makes any sense to you guys. Like I put a little bit of snow right there, like, oh yeah. There's like this, about this much snow on top of the flap, and I only put a little bit. So it's kind of like coming in, but it's creating some insulation for me, so I'm not really complaining. Not one bit. This is good. This is really, really good. It's gonna be a good night. I got a really good feeling about the rest of the night. I'm definitely seeing some fish here. I might have to switch up baits a little bit, see what these fish want to eat. Because they are being picky. They loved that small little tungsten I was using. As soon as I switched to a bigger presentation, they do not want anything to do with it. But that's all right. It happens. We just got to keep switching baits until we find the secret bait. So I'm telling you, one bait is going to work better than the other. We have just got to find which one that is. Let's keep jigging around and wait for something really big to come through. I'm going to hop outside. We'll hop outside in cracks, because why not? Let's see how the tent's looking right now, guys. Let's grab the phone. I want you guys to be able to see as well. Let's hop outside, guys. Do I want to do it in cracks? If you're not going to do it in cracks, you shouldn't do it at all. Let's get out here. All right. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's not too bad. Kind of hard to see everything out here. But snow is definitely picked up. I mean, look at all this. Oh, it is pretty much white as far as I can see. It looks like definitely gotten quite a bit of snow. And we're only, what, a couple inches in to the 2 feet so far? It's about 6:30 right now. That's what we got so far. Nothing really on top, so this is doing a really good job of making the snow slide right off it. I'm actually really impressed. No snow is on top. That is awesome, guys. Let's hop back inside. The snow's definitely picking up, but it is not yet fully picked up. We have still got a lot more to go before it's max. We've maybe gotten a couple inches, I'd say. Doesn't look like it's been too bad. We'll just kind of sit back, relax, and get ourselves a really big fish. I'm excited to see the snow come down a little bit more. I looked at the radar, and we've gotten maybe 1/5 through the blizzard so far. And we have not gotten to the bad part yet. I thought it was going to come already, but it has not come yet. It's going to be about 1 inch every hour. Right now we're at about 0.4 inches an hour. Let me double check just to be sure here, fellas. This is gonna, oh boy. This is gonna get bad. This is gonna be a lot worse than I thought it was gonna be. This goes on for a lot longer too. I thought it was gonna stop tomorrow morning. It's not gonna stop till tomorrow night. Interesting. Right now the temperature is a staggering -7 degrees. Gotta love Minnesota, guys. We got the heat on full blast, switched up to the Big Buddy heater just to give ourselves a little bit more heat. And I am thinking this is gonna be a long, long night. Right now there's 32-mile-per-hour winds. We're about to get to 41 here later tonight. And I'm curious to see how this tent holds up. It seems like it's holding up pretty well so far. I'm still here. It's holding up. Yeah, it's doing its job. All right, I'm gonna get myself a drink. We're gonna sit back. Let's catch some more fish, guys. Let me grab this rod. I want to send this guy down. It's about 9:30 right now. Oh, my bobber's down, that's why. Got him. Might just be a little guy. Could be just giving me a good fight. All right. Oh, it's not a monster, but it is another little guy. It's about 9:30 right now. And I was live on TikTok for a couple hours, so I wasn't filming, but we caught some good crappie. The bite is definitely hot, as you guys can kind of see. I just sent that dead stick down again, and it got absolutely chomped. Let me go like this. Pop the hook out of this guy. There we go. Show him off to the camera and get it right back in the water. There we go. That is awesome. Let me see if this bait's dead or not. Yeah, that bait was dead. Let's send down another bait. That one did not take long at all to get eaten. That is what I like to see. Let's go like this and drop you down, buddy. Perfect. Awesome. All right, we got the dead stick down again. I'm gonna throw on another crappie minnow for my jigging bait, and we're gonna get this thing down. I am excited to see what other kind of fish we can catch here. See if there's anything nice a-brewing. Could be something nice just kind of lurking. I am seeing some good looking marks, so if we just jig around hard enough, we should be able to get him. He's hugging that dead stick pretty closely. Looks like he might take a smack at it. Give it a few pops there. Usually after you move it a little bit like that, they'll smack it right away. If they see that bait sitting there for too long, they'll think they have all the time in the world. Whoa. Okay. It is definitely getting windy. That almost just smacked the heck out of me. If that one goes down, that is gonna hit me. Okay. Let me put that back. I don't know what just happened or how that happened, but it happened. Interesting. Not exactly sure how that just happened, but it happened. Like that. There we go. Looking good. I think maybe I set it up the wrong way. I've done this quite a few times. Looks like I had it all set up right. Might have moved at just the wrong angle where that came through. Maybe I had one of them going this direction, clipping onto the bar like this, so it can easily fall down. Because you're supposed to have them like this, so it can't fall down. But if it's like this, it can still fall down. Maybe I had it like that and I didn't even notice. Oh, I just got a little tap there. Interesting. Who knows? Well, it's fixed now. Shouldn't happen again. That is all that matters. Only gonna make that mistake once. Maybe it was my fault. You know what? Let's try something different here. I've been getting them on the spoon just fine. Why don't we try that little tungsten again? Try that small presentation. See where it takes us. All right. Back to that super small tungsten. Let's drop this thing down. We got a waxworm on it. I want to see if that does me much good here. I'm thinking it might. It just might. It's getting really nervous. That fish has got to be really close to it. Yeah, it's got it. There we go. Got him. Just a little guy. I can tell. Getting water all over the place, buddy. All right. Super, super little guy. But that's all right. I'm here to have a good time, and we're catching fish and enjoying the night. That is all that matters to me, guys. What does it look like out here? Oh, it's not too bad. Seems like a little bit of snow coming down. How does this look down here? Yeah, it's definitely packing up along the base of my tent right now. There's the taco. It's not covered in snow yet. Slowly but surely it's getting covered in snow, but it's not too bad yet. We've maybe gotten, I don't know, 6 inches of snow since I got here. So if you really think about it, 2 feet of snow is not terrible. It's not like it's 6 feet or anything where it's an actual issue. But it's coming pretty quickly, and supposedly supposed to be a really bad blizzard with the wind. That's the only thing that's going to make it really bad. 2 feet of snow is bad. 41-mile-per-hour winds, that's going to make it definitely something interesting. That's for sure. Come on, smack that tungsten. I know you want it. He's coming up pretty hot. Let's see it, buddy. He's coming right up to the tungsten. Missed him. Swing and a miss. That's all right. That'll happen. That'll happen. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. My guess is he's going to come right back, and he's going to give it one more smack. And this time, we're going to get him. That's what I like to see. Giving me a good fight, as always. Gotta love it. Get up here, buddy. All right, calm down. That was not calm. Get up here. 2-pound test for the win. I love 2-pound test. You really don't need anything more than 1 or 2-pound test if you're fishing crappie. Same thing I use for walleye, 2-pound test. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I use it for everything. Other than lake trout and my tip-up line, 2-pound test is what I got on all my rods. And it gets the job done just fine. There she is, guys. Absolute beauty. Kiss for good luck. Get you right back down. Definitely hammered the super small tungsten. Could be a small bait day. I'm gonna throw it up against my light right here, guys. Get her nice and glowing. Could be a small tungsten day. Definite possibility for that. Small presentation baits. Ooh. What about this guy right here? You think he's gonna smack the tungsten right away? My guess is yes. He's coming in like he wants it. Oh boy, that was a good fish. That was a good fish. He smacked it too. They are liking the tungsten. And if they're liking it, I'm liking it. And that was a donkey. That was a for sure donkaroo. Looks like he took my bait. I can kind of feel that. That's a good fish right there. Let's get right back down. Let's get him, guys. He's right under it. Let's see if he gives it a quick little smack. Looks like possibly small mark there. Small presentations are key. Oh no! Whoa, and he's into the other hole. Sorry about that one, guys. That fish took a little bit of a joyride while he was in my care. Jumped from one hole, had in my hand, lost him, jumped into the other hole. I will in fact be a little disappointed about that. I can't believe he just did that. How rude. All I was trying to do was make him YouTube famous. He could have told his family about this. His kids would have been proud. Their papa was YouTube famous. And instead, he's going back down the hole a nobody. What even is the mile-per-hour wind right now? Oh, this guy came in pretty hot there. I'm just trying to check the weather, buddy. You want to give me 1 sec? Thank you. Well, right now it is negative 22 degrees real feel. Holy cow. It's cold out there. Luckily, we're inside with the heater. It is freezing out there. 42 mile-per-hour winds. Oh, boy. Oh, no. This is going to be a lot worse than I thought, isn't it? Oh. I thought it was going to max at 42. It's not maxing at 42. It's going to be 51 mile-per-hour winds for the next 4 hours. Max gusts. The actual wind is 32. This is going to be something, guys. I don't think I've ever ice camped in general in 51 mile-per-hour winds, let alone in a flip-over shack and not my big actual shack that I can fully bolt down with 16 different ice screws. This is going to be something. Woofda. Ooh. I don't even know why I opened that. That was cold. Holy cow. That was not warm out there one bit. Man, this wind just will not stop. I gotta take a pee. I'm gonna hop outside. Oh man, it's gonna be cold out here. Oh, wow. Definitely snowing out here. Holy cow. It was cold out there. You guys try taking a pee in 51 mile-per-hour winds. It's not easy, let alone when it's pouring down snow on you. I was so cold I could barely find it. All right, let's get back to jigging here. The fish are here. Let's get back to jigging. We're probably gonna start getting ready for bed here soon. Put this down just like that. Ooh. Got him. There we go. Yeah, this is a super small hook too. They're definitely liking. Oh. Not today you don't. They're definitely liking the smaller hooks. Not a half bad fish either. Small presentation gets the job done right there, guys. Another crappie for the books. That's what we like to see. Let's get this one sent right back down. Super small hook is putting in the work. It's got to be the small presentation. That big hook must have just scared off the fish. All right, send this guy right back down. Send her right back to here. Like I said, I'm probably going to start getting ready to go to bed here soon. It's getting a little bit late. I'm going to kind of relax a little bit, sit back and kind of chill. It's been a long night getting everything set up, so I'm just happy everything's set up and now we can just relax. We can always relax. If the bite turns on to be super hot again, I can always throw the cameras back on, but let's try to catch one more fish. Hope it's a good one. Get ourselves another fish and possibly head to bed, get up, and chase after some sunrise crappie as well. And see what the day bite has to offer. Could be some pike, maybe some sunrise walleye. You never know. It's a fun thing about fishing. You never know what you're going to catch. Yep, he's on. I'm going to let him run with it for a little bit. Make sure he gets the hook. I keep messing up these hook sets. I want to make sure this guy's got it before I make sure that hook goes right into him there. There we go. Okay. I just had to make sure that hook got in the right spot, which it did. All right. Not a monster, but I'll take it. I said I was going to bed at about 12 o'clock. It's 1:30 right now. I've been still fishing. I've got a little bit of a, what they call an addiction. That's all right, though. I'm having fun catching fish. They seem to be pretty aggressive, too. They're really liking this super small Acme tungsten. I am definitely glad I threw it on. Super, super small bait with a small hook. And they are smacking it right under the ice. I have my bait set 5 feet under the ice, and that's where they're all coming from. All the aggressive fish are literally right under the ice. All right. I'm thinking we're going to call it. I'm going to head to bed. I'm not going to stay up all night here. It's getting pretty late, and I want to at least get a semi-decent sleep before we get up and hit that sunrise bite for some crappie here. We are going to head to bed. Otherwise, I'd be staying up all night fishing. Good first night, though. That is for sure. First night of the Blizzard adventure has been a success. We caught fish. We caught nice fish. And along with that, the tent's still up. All is well for now. I'm going to head to bed. We're going to get up in the morning and we're going to chase after some more fish. And I am hoping this tent stays exactly where it is right now by morning time, because we're still going to get quite a lot of snow throughout the night and into tomorrow morning. All right. I will see you guys in the morning. Peace. Oh my gosh. It is currently 4 in the morning. Still can't sleep. It has been like this for just about 2 hours now. Every couple minutes it has been just shaking. It is hard to sleep when everything starts shaking. Let me just put it that way. Definitely not an easy thing to do. Every couple minutes it just starts shaking. I mean, this is some serious wind, and it's definitely not easy to sleep through it. It is extremely, extremely windy. But we're going to try. We're going to send her back to bed and see if I can fall asleep this time. The wind has picked up. It's starting to get me a little bit nervous because it is really making everything shake a whole lot. But hey, we're still here. Good enough for that. We will attempt to head back to sleep now. See how it is in the morning. Good night, guys. Yep. Is this never gonna end? I'm just having a hard time sleeping. It is just a lot worse than I thought it was gonna be. The weather is definitely taking a toll here. This tent is getting thrown around a little bit more than I was kind of expecting. It's getting windy. I mean, it is getting seriously windy. I don't even think you guys can see how bad it is on camera. It is bad. It is, it's like 5:15 now. I'm gonna head back to bed and give it a try once more and see if possibly third time's a charm, maybe get some sleep. Alrighty, folks. It is finally the morning. We ended up getting some sleep and it is 10 o'clock. I slept right through my alarm, but that is alright. I'm just glad I finally got some sleep, and it definitely snowed on us. I look outside and it is completely covered in snow. There is a ton of snow. My truck's covered in snow. I'm really hoping I'll be able to get off this lake, because right now it's covered in snow. So I'm just gonna have to hope that I'll make it off the lake. That is about all we can do, is hope. Probably not gonna stay out here as long as I was planning to. I'd like to kind of get off the ice as soon as it dies down a little bit, which I'm thinking is in about an hour or so. We're gonna have a little bit of break in the snow, and I'm thinking I'm gonna take that opportunity to get off this lake. If I can even move my truck, that is. I'm really hoping I'll be able to move my truck. I have no clue yet, though. We're gonna find out. I don't know how bad it is. I mean, I know it's bad, but I don't know how bad. Yeah, we definitely got some fish around. Not a whole bunch, though. Definitely not as much as there was last night, but there's definitely some fish. They're all looking like little guys. I'm guessing the gills came back. Now that it's the daytime, the gills are here. No more crappie. Never know, though. Could still be some crappie. There we go. That is a little fish, whatever it is. It's got to be sunny. Yeah. Oh, man. These are some really little fish. All right. I'm just getting nervous with all the snow, if I'll be able to get my truck off the lake. Just a little one, guys. It's a good morning, though. Woke up to a whole bunch of snow everywhere. And, yeah, never stopped being windy the whole night. It was just constantly windy. I really didn't get any sleep. But that's all right. You know what? I want to see if I can even move my truck. I should probably get that figured out right now, because it's covered in snow. Let's see if we can even move it. Put the boots on. I'm gonna go hop inside the truck. We are gonna find out if we're gonna be able to move this truck or not, because I'm starting to get a little bit worried I won't be able to. Let's go hop inside the truck, guys, and let's go see if it can even drive through this snow, because we got quite a lot of it. We're about to find out. It might be able to make it. Definitely covered in snow. That's for sure. Ooh, I mean, just look at this. Definitely seems like I can move around. My truck moved from point A to point B, as you guys can kind of see. There's a definite amount of snow, but look at this. That's where I was before. We moved. Slowly but surely. We moved. Ooh. It was cold out there. Well, what I can say as a fact is I can move my truck. That is a good thing. What I'm starting to think is I don't want to really spend too much time messing around here, because I want to get off this lake pretty badly. So maybe we'll fish a little bit longer, have ourselves a good little time, and then just get off the lake. I have been here long enough, just kind of relaxing now, but I might start getting situated soon. Wasn't the plan. I was definitely planning to stay here a lot longer. Look at this guy coming up. He's coming up pretty quick. I was definitely planning to stay here quite a bit longer, but I think I'm ready to kind of skedaddle. Oh man, that was a long night. That was definitely a long night. That wind just never stopped. I couldn't sleep at all. This guy's coming in pretty hot, and we got him. Awesome. Get up here, buddy. Yeah, we still definitely got some aggressive fish down here. Yeah, the crappie are gone. That's my main disappointment right now. I was really hoping I'd still be catching some crappie during the day. Maybe a day bite for crappie, but it's not looking that way too much right now. That's all right. We had a good night last night. Honestly, no, we had a great night last night. And now today is just kind of getting situated and getting off the ice. We made it through the blizzard. I'm going to start getting packed up. I'm still going to fish here for probably another hour, but I'm going to start throwing things in the truck, getting myself semi-situated. And if we don't catch anything else, we don't catch anything else, but I'll see you guys in a little bit when I'm a little bit more packed up. Alrighty, we have made it to the truck. Everything's good. Everything's in the truck. Do I have a tan line? I think I sat too close to the heater. You guys can kind of see. I think that's from laying a little bit too close to the heater. Took me about 45 minutes to get everything picked up, but we're good to go. I am really hoping we're gonna get off the lake here. I'm gonna flip the camera around and show you guys what we're looking at. So as you can see, maybe about 1.5 feet of snow. Let's see if we can make this happen. Oh boy. I can feel myself kind of slowly sinking. I can't even see anything. I think I'm just gonna drive straight and see where the road takes me. We're moving. Oh yeah. Well, we're definitely making some headway. All right, made it home and we are good to go. Got off the lake and it wasn't actually that bad. I don't think we actually got 2 feet of snow. When I went and checked, I really don't think it was 2 feet. I think we maybe got about 1.5 feet. Some parts were over 2 feet, 2.5 feet, but that was only because of the wind. The wind pushed the snow farther onto the lake and created some rifts and stuff that kind of built up some snow. So there definitely was some spots that were over 2 feet, but the weather said it was going to drop to -22. I don't think it ever dropped below -12. Weather is usually off just by a little bit. That's fine. I had a good video. Hope you guys did enjoy. This is not my usual outro because I don't have my camera right now, so I just have my phone. Hope you guys did enjoy. As always, new videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.